Alrighty, we are back. Let's do this. We'll see anything crazy happen. Some Federal cavalry moving up the road. Federals are setting up a gun position. Again, for the most part, nothing crazy is happening. So let us continue. Got, what, 4,042 ammo. So that's probably just more of 1st and 11th Corps marching up towards the town and setting up. They've probably gone to about there, I suspect. That way I can't see them. Pretty sure I can't see them there anyway. Yeah, because otherwise the routed unit there has moved, and some general just shifting about. Alrighty. Things appearing. Reinforcements arrive. Alright, let us do this. First and foremost, the artillery will open fire on their artillery. Oof. Nice. He got one of my guns. So, I've just lost my first gun of the battle. Moved you a bit too far forward, but you move there. You move there. So yeah, we continue to just shift about, set up more guns on the ridge. But for the most part, Pettigrew is just going to set up. Heath. Brockenbauer. Oof. Davis, you move up to there. The remaining elements of Brockenbauer's brigade can return to his position. Perrin. Now, what to do with old Pender here? That's the question. Does Pender head down here to get to this area? Otherwise, and then attack the southern end of Seminary Ridge. I see more Federal infantry arriving from the south up the Emmetsburg Road, but otherwise, anything else spotted? We see some cannons, obviously, see some cavalry, see an officer of some shape and description, but otherwise, nothing too nutty is happening. So it's a case of, do I want to keep up the speed of march along the pike, or do I turn off? I think I'm going to turn off with Pender's division. We march up. Perrin continues to march. March. The Danville artillery. Lane can march up. More of the artillery can follow. More artillery and more folks to follow. Pender. We bring up Thomas, I guess. Scales. We move Scales up to there. Basically, again, we're looking to see how far this thing can get. We can get it to there, and that's about it. Which is unfortunate, because it means Scales' brigade is being held back. But it does mean this regiment is going to head back up to here, and then turn. Not what I intended to do, but you are now going to come up and take up position there. General A.P. Hill has arrived. Well, with Hill now arrived, and the 1st Battalion of the Marylander Cavalry. Well, hello there, Federal Cavalry. Detaching them and sending them off on their own. But it will mean Iverson can now come up. So Iverson is to move up, form line, and move forward a bit. So otherwise, it's just a case of form line, move forward. So Iverson's brigade is to form line. General Ewell will go to there. Rhodes can come up. We'll stay with Ewell himself. O'Neill will continue behind. The rest of O'Neill's brigade likewise. Julius Daniels Brigade, which is a nice, big, juicy North Carolinian brigade. And then Doles and everyone else is just to sit behind them. Doles, the artillery, and Ramsure and the supply train is just going to be stuck there for a bit until I throw these Federal cavalry out of my way. But until they are out of my way, we are sort of stuck with them. Nothing else. Who arrives next? More artillery. Ugh. That's not what I need. I mean, I could open fire, but it seems a bit pointless. Otherwise, we are just going to wait and wait and wait until... speaking of, when does Early arrive? Early will arrive... There he is. He arrives at 1:20 down the Harrisburg Road. So he arrives at 1:20. With Anderson arriving at 2:40. There's the Florida Brigade. First South Carolina Rifles. Laws Alabama Brigade. But that is for another time, so we are all done with this turn. The only other exception would be, I suppose, actually, we're not quite done. Damn it all! Basically, I wanted to use Pettigrew to guard the guns temporarily, but since there's a gap that the cavalry can get through. But otherwise, we are all done for this turn, so onwards. So I will see you again for the 11:20 turn.